Hey, what's up guys, myself, and like I said before, but I wasn't even recording, welcome back to another video. And yes, I haven't done a video for 11 months, and I get it. I'm back. For good. Promise. Hopefully. I wanted to make a video. I wasn't thinking of what exactly I wanted to do, but I've decided to make a top 5 best gaming laptops at around $1,000 or so. Maybe less, maybe more. Really, I didn't have that much choice, to be honest. The list varies not by price only, but also by specs and by the scenario and usage, depending on how you're going to be using it for. If it's for gaming, for editing, or even for content creating, if you're just planning to do both gaming, kind of, all that productivity, and all that stuff. So it really depends on what you're using it for. Also depends on some of the features of the laptop. But most case scenario, it just depends on the person, which is the reason why I'm going to be giving more explanation towards what the laptop have and what it might be great for. So yeah, that's today's video. It's how it's going to be. Honestly, I am just tired of just doing the same intro at this point, so I'm just going to go for it. So let's just get to the video, shall we? Our first and personally the best on the list would be the MSI GF65 2021 model. So an older model using an older processor. It's a great graphics card, let's be honest. It uses a 6-core i5-10500H. So again, old processor, but personally it's still a good processor in my opinion, at least for gaming. An RTX 3060 with 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of NVMe SSD, and well, I get the Wi-Fi 6 and all that stuff for $1,029. Now you should keep this in mind. This laptop, by specs, is nice. The price is a little bit questionable, but it's not that bad. But it's not the best laptop in my opinion, at least in my opinion. The screen colors, or the resolution is not bad, but the screen colors is crap. Not crap, but they're not editing material. They're not for content creating. Even for gaming, you might notice the colors are, depending on person to person, to be honest, but you might be fine with it, but you might actually sometimes might feel like the colors are a little bit washed out and just meh. I mean, it's 45% of NTSC, so if I make my calculations correctly, out of 60 to 70% of sRGB, which is not that great for content grading at all. And believe me, I have a laptop with that type of color space, and it's just a huge difference between my external monitor. So if you're doing some content creating or something like that, I would recommend you get a secondary monitor or something to help you, because it's not great for that. Other than that though, the processor is great, the GPU is great at this price point. Great memory, storage, also 1 terabyte, which is a lot. The ports are fine. I mean, 2 Type A's, 2 Type C's, all USB 3.0, so that's nice. I don't believe one of them support display. No, the Type C does not support display out. It's HDMI 2.0. Something I wish my laptop had, but it's, you know, not bad. It supports 4K 60. I'm gonna assume it's connected to the GPU, not CPU, because it doesn't make sense to be connected to the CPU at this point. So that's nice. Overall, it's not bad. It's great for gaming, and you could use it for video editing as well. And it is also the strongest one of the list, to be honest. But if you're looking for something that has better colors, you might not get. Technically speaking, most of the laptops on this list does not have great colors on the screen, so you might need a secondary screen anyways, no matter what. But if you're looking for something that's very powerful, this laptop has it. I'm also noticing that MSI tends to like to do something like that, adding great specs on a slower budget laptop, although the last ones were not that good. But overall, it's the strongest on the list, and I would definitely recommend if you want just pure best specs by price. in my opinion. The next one on the list, it's mostly towards those who want the best spec at a much cheaper price than the previous one, but still kind of screaming towards gaming more than anything. And that would be the Acer Nitro 5. Now the Acer Nitro 5 has a Ryzen 5 5600H and an RTX 3060 as well. Also 16 gigs of RAM, 144Hz screen. It's only 512 gigs of NVMe SSD, but there is upgradability for the laptop. I don't remember if it's NVMe or SATA. I'm pretty sure it's NVMe. Actually, no, it's both. Just notice that Acer, in terms of upgradability and cheaper laptops, is crazy. So that's something, to be honest. NVMe and SATA connection, so you can have lots of storage. Pretty much this laptop scream that I want for gamers mostly than anything else. Do I recommend for editing? Again, same issue with the colors of the laptop. But I've used Acer laptops before, at least one. They're not bad for editing, but I would think of it mostly for a gaming scenario than editing. It's not bad. And overall, this laptop screams gaming anyways. So for a good price too, for $942, which is much cheaper than the previous one. So if you want something that's cheaper and also gives you more gaming performance, better CPU in my opinion, and future ahead upgradability for future ahead later on, it's there. It's perfect. It has all of it. So in my opinion, if you're looking for something for gaming, great performance for gaming, the Acer Nitro 5 is the best option for that price. Now, if you want the same MSI laptop at a cheaper price, there is. I know this technically is cheating. I should have searched for another laptop than this, but that's pretty much what I was able to find that had a great spec overall. It's the same MSI GF65 thin, but well, it's the same CPU and GPU. It's 512 gigs of SSD and only 8 gigs of RAM. And it's only for $815. So if you want the cheapest laptop, believe me or not, this is actually the cheapest laptop on the list, for great specs overall, then I will recommend this one. Again, it's the same laptop, it's just less RAM and less storage. That's it. And again, you could upgrade it. I think you could probably add more RAM. I'm not sure about the storage. I think the storage is limited. Maybe there's an upgradability, but it's not that much. Again, MSI at that price point, they don't know how to make good upgradability, so that's an issue. But overall, if you want something cheaper but great performance and you're just planning to play games anyways, that's it, then you should definitely pick this up. Again, it's for gaming. That's pretty much what the laptop is anyways. Now the next one on the list is mostly towards editors than gamers. Mostly because of how the laptop was built, and it's the Lenovo Legion 5, the 2022 model. That's what they say. At least that's what Amazon say. Now there's many versions, price points, and storages. I don't know if this is even a trustable link. But I would say that it's kind of true that Lenovo Legions usually have great overall spec, in my opinion, for not just gamers but also content creators, for both. And here's why. The laptop has great processor. It's again Ryzen 5 5600H, great 6-core processor, very strong. It has, well, depending on the specs, but what I've searched and found the best one would be the 32 gigs of RAM with 2 TB of NVMe SSD, so a lot of storage in this thing. But it does have an RTX 3050 Ti, which personally is not bad. I mean, especially for with Lenovo, since they put the higher wattage version of the RTX 3050 Ti. It performs roughly like a 2060, but with 4 gigs of VRAM, so keep that in mind. Overall, it's great specs in my opinion. Only issue is 120Hz screen, not because of the refresh rate. That actually, I should mention that. 120Hz in my opinion is fine. It's just the issue is that the 120Hz version of the Lenovo Legion screen is the one with the worst color gamut. So there's that. There's the 165Hz, which does have the 100% of sRGB color gamut, which is great. Beautiful looking screen. But unfortunately I didn't find it, and apparently there isn't anyways, so This is the best option I could find. Though there is benefit for this laptop. The ports. This laptop is not just made for gaming. It's also made, and a lot, made for content creators. And here's why. The ports are a lot. I mean, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4 USB Type-A ports, 2 Type-C ports, an HDMI 2.0 or 2.1, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's 2.0. And the Type-C ports support display out. Theoretically, you can connect up to 3 displays. Although one of the Type-C is connected to the CPU, then the GPU, so keep that in mind. This laptop screen can be good for content creating, and it's true. The cooling is great, the overall specs is great for content creating, and it just has the capability to do so. This is the reason why I love Lenovo Legion series, because they really care about doing something that's towards not just for one specific people, but for 2. It's great. It's greatly spec'd for 2 specific users, not just 1. So that's great. So if you're looking for something that can play games very well, in my opinion, but also can do content creating very well, Lenovo Legion is the first option for you. This is the reason why I would recommend this one if you're planning to do something like YouTube or Twitch or something like that, and you want to do video editing a lot. This is the option you should go for first, no matter what. There's other options, not gonna lie, there's other options that are equal to, maybe even better. But personally, at the price point, this is just great. And I would say if you could find, or if you want to pay a little bit more, find the Ryzen 7 version with the 165Hz version of this laptop, then please do not waste it. Get it. Personally, it's the best option. Now, the last one on the list is mostly towards those who just want to have something that has a lot of RAM, a lot of storage, great processor and GPU, towards gamers who just want something that is just full on ready to use and you don't have to upgrade it or anything like that for quite a while actually. But keep in mind, this is just for gaming. It has things that are not available or just not there, so you will feel like it's just made for one user and that's it. And it is. And it's the HP Victus 15. A laptop that personally I think it's great spec, but god, it's missing a lot of things. It has an RTX 3050 Ti, same as the Lenovo Legion, but it's 32 gigs of RAM and 1 TB of NVMe SSD, so that's actually less. But it's 144Hz screen. It's a Ryzen 7 5800H, so it's an 8-core processor. Again, we'll get to that in a bit. Overall, it's not bad, and the processor is very strong. Again, gaming, not surprisingly. Just, remember the cons I was talking about this laptop? Yeah. Upgradability is very, if not at all, available. The ports are limited. I mean, we're talking about 2 USB Type-A ports, 3.0 at least, and 1 Type-C port. So that's 1 less Type-A port there. Does have an Ethernet port, because again, it's a gaming laptop. Does have a SD card, which is weird because this laptop is really not, in my opinion, great for editing all that stuff, to be honest. And does have an HDMI connection. Again, I didn't check what HDMI connection it uses, but hey, I mean, it's there. Just with the USB Type-A, not the third one not being there, and just not having that much upgradability options, and overall just being like a very simple version of the other gaming laptops, it's really just towards gaming, in my opinion. It feels more towards gaming at a specific price point for specific use. If you're just looking for something for gaming and you don't want to upgrade or anything like that, just want something in your bag already and just keep it there and that's it. That's the one. I mean, it's better processor for some reason. I mean, in my opinion, this laptop does not deserve the Ryzen 7 processor, but whatever. And the GPU is great. And that's it. Gaming, if that's why it's in your mind, there you go, that's the option. Again, in my opinion, it's not the best laptop, but the price point per spec, it's... If you're just playing for gaming, then I guess it's your option. Personally, try to go for something else, in my opinion. But if you just want something that has better processor and great GPU, I guess this is the option. But up to you, to be honest. So that is it for today's video. Again, the list was made... It was made rushed a bit, I'm not gonna lie. But it was made in a way where I thought each one was made for a specific usage. For what I think it's best for that specific usage. Again, there was two who are pretty much the same, but it's less spec than the other, which is the MSI one. Again, the MSI, like I said, the more spec one is towards someone who wants it ready and mostly for gaming. The less spec is anyone who wants it cheaper for gaming with the same spec, but they want to upgrade throughout the future, through time. That's an option. The Acer one, I mean, the Acer and the Lenovo one, in my opinion, is the best one on the list. The Acer is mostly towards the gamers who want something very strong for gaming and has upgradability for gaming. Again, you could add like SSDs in it for days, hard drives and all that. You could literally add enough for gaming. Can also be used for editing, but I would recommend mostly the Lenovo one for editing because it has more ports towards that. The Type-C ports supporting display out is an important thing. The upgradability is also great on the Lenovo one. And again, it feels more sleek as well. The look of the laptop is more sleek, and it's mostly towards those who want it for more professional use than gaming. Let's be honest, the HP one is the worst option in my opinion, but is also the one who, if you're just playing for gaming, and also does have the best processor in the list. I'm not gonna lie, it's an 8-core processor compared to 6, but it just feels so simple and so limited to the point, like, if you're just playing for gaming and you just want it to be ready, it's there. I just don't see why you should get it though, because if you're caring about the CPU, sure, and if you're just caring about actually most of the CPU, to be honest, then that's the option. But I would recommend to get something else than the HP one. But if the HP one, in your opinion, it just has the things you need and you're just playing to game and that's it, I guess you could go with that. And also because it's limited, you don't need to bring any hard drives or anything you want to with it, so I guess it's an option, I guess. But it's just very limited. I just don't see why you should get it, in my opinion. But overall, I hope this video was great for you, so it can help you choose what you need, or just choose something that just helps you play a game at least. Because let's be honest, everyone wants to play games on PC now these days. I mean, that's actually a good thing, to be honest. I really don't like playing games on PlayStations or consoles in general, unless, I mean, they're also easier to do, I guess. But overall, it's great that these days people are more towards PC as well, not just consoles. And I'm happy that it's getting better. And the prices of the PCs are getting cheaper and better specced. I mean, believe me, I know some people might say, isn't RTX 3050 Ti like a weaker GPU? Believe me, it's not. It's great graphics card. It's great overall powerful. I'm stuttering a lot. Anyways, I hope this list helped you choose what you need. I hope it helped you think, or helped you just think on the choice you might want to go towards, or just helped you, I mean, helped you just choosing the thing that you might need to use for their specific thing that you need to use it for. I hope it gives you an idea to what you want to use it for in general. Again, there's better options out there, but for this price point, you might just find these type of options. I will link everything in the description down below, every single laptop, and will recommend you to choose. Well, I will actually add the 2 best ones in the top anyways, so that's ones. But I will also recommend, we'll put all of them anyway, so you choose what you wanted, or what you want in your opinion. But personally, like I said, Acer and the Lenovo one, your choices. That's coming from someone who actually have an MSI laptop, so that's hilarious. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. I hope, or video, I hope this video was informative helpful. I hope it helped you a lot. If you guys want to see more of these videos, comment down below. This video took a couple of issues and took me a while to do it, but I did it. Also have to edit a lot. But other than that, I hope it helped you. Comment down below if you guys want to see more. Give a like, subscribe for more content, share this video, and expect more videos. I will do more videos. I will try to be better on the videos. Because this video was rushed. I'm sorry. I have a beard. I don't know why I'm mentioning this. I need to shave this. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.